So in this video, let us understand how to make courier management. So courier management is the one actually where you transport your product from one place to other place. So in this video, we will learn like how to make this project in ASP.NET using C# language and backend as a SQL server. So it's a web application project, it's an idea and also a demo for CS students. So if you are doing any computer science course and as per your curriculum you need to do a project, I think this video definitely will help you. Based on this, you definitely can make a good project. First, let us understand the project idea. So this project is basically for the courier company. So let's assume that this is the company. So they are engaged in the courier business. So here the courier is a product or a letter or any parcel. So this is the parcel you want to send from one place to other place. So from A to B place. So this is a A, this is a B that need to be transferred. So this company will be engaged in this business. So therefore it can collect the parcel from the customer. So here is the customer. They will bring the this material or parcel or product whatever it is, and they want this to be reached to the B place or to the customer. Now what this company can do, so if it is in one particular location, it can't cover everywhere. It can't cover the complete country. So because of that, what they do is they'll appoint an agencies or what you call as a franchisee, or they can start the branches. So in order to manage each branches or each franchisee, they require a software. So therefore, it's an online application. Online application. Therefore, all the agencies, all the branches can able to access this. Now, what will happen? So if this is a branch A and this is the branch B and this is the branch C. So now branch A in the state 1 or any state 1. These on the other state 2. So these are the other state 3. So even though there are different state, so they can reach like they can send the parcel to these available states. Or within the state, if you have different places, district, you can reach. Or different places in the same city, then also you can do so. So therefore, they need to have franchises everywhere. Therefore, there are more number of franchises, then easy to transfer the product from one location to the other location. So this project idea is to make the same thing, right? So we can send from A place to B place. So in order to manage the franchises, in order to manage the branches, so therefore we developing this application. So therefore this application will have different modules. So each module will help the corresponding people to manage their day-to-day activities. So what are the modules in this project? So this now admin module, so to manage all the basic activities. Then the agency module, as we discussed already, it may be a branch as it may be a franchisee, and the user module. User is nothing but customer. So what customer can do? First, let us understand what the admin can do. So in case of admin module, so we'll have a states in the country, in that particular country, what are the state name and the corresponding list. And under the state, district will come. So therefore this is the district details and the corresponding list. Then the courier type and the charges. What type of courier it is, what is the corresponding charge. And based on the weight also we need to charge. So therefore the weight. So what is this weight and till what weight, what is the corresponding charges, that is the corresponding list. Then who are the agencies are signed up, so therefore we can able to see the list, and what are the booking happen, that list you can able to see it here, and then admin can log out. So next is the agency model. This is important. So here is the basic charges, so they can able to see the charges, what are the charges based on the weight. So therefore this is the one which already enter in the admin, so even the agency can able to see it. So therefore it's easy for them to advise the customer, so what are the charges. Next is the booking, so they can take the booking, and this is the booking list and the courier received, and then courier received list. Courier received means from the other branch they're going to receive this and then they're going to deliver it. So booking means they collect the courier and then they're going to send to the corresponding place where it has to go, to that destination they're going to send this one. Now the end user is, they can track their product. So therefore if they give the CTN number, then it will give the status, what has happened, it is booked, then it is a transported or it delivered. So all the status will be updated. Therefore customer will know like what happened to their product. So therefore, so ultimately it's a good project as a beginner. It will give you a good idea, like, so you are covering all these concepts. So therefore it's a good idea in the beginning. So courier is a one such a wide and very vast, and the scope is day-to-day basis increasing because e-commerce is increasing in every segment. Therefore, if you do this project, you'll have a definitely very good scope. Also, there are many companies. So therefore, if you look at the job wise, so once you complete this project and then if you make everything is ready with you, you can approach any of these companies and then try to get the job. So in the perspective of job also, it's very good project. So now let's see the demo, like how the whole project works. So before that, if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, so please subscribe. So your subscription will help us to bring more videos and also a good videos. Therefore, the more member who subscribe to our channel, so we'll communicate with them. So therefore, we understand what is the projects you are looking at. Therefore, we can bring you very good projects. So therefore, subscription is totally free. Therefore, you can able to subscribe. Also, like below the video, you can see that our channel name, and that you right click and they open the new tab. So when you open the new, so here you can see that when you click on videos, you could able to see the videos. So when you have free time, so browse the videos. We have a lot of videos. Particularly, you need to do a project and you want to do a different project. So we have a lot of project ideas here. So just go through them, and also you want to prepare for Viva, you can learn like how to prepare for it. You can design the web design. You can also learn that. Also, we have coding, like how to make the C# project here. So these are the videos to explain you step by step. Therefore, you can learn and you can do. You can see that VB.NET project, how to make. So therefore, once you watch these videos, you'll get a clear picture like how do you make the complete project, how to write the code. In these videos, we explain each and every line of code. Therefore, you get a maximum benefit. So therefore, browse the complete videos and then check it out which are the one you are interested. After that, you try to write your own coding. So we insist you practice writing the coding. That is what very important. Once you learn yourself, you will have a lot of advantages. Fine. So now we'll move on. So we'll take to the this Visual Studio and then we'll see that project. So now here I'm in the Visual Studio, right? So you can see this is a Solution Explorer. So here you have the project. So there is a app data. So where database is located, and these are the files. So whatever I explained already, for each option, so there is a corresponding file. So wherever the data entry is required, so the data entry will go to the corresponding table. So now here we have a server explorer. So here is the data connections. When you expand this, you can see the tables. So here are the tables. Fine. So I'll show you the table design first. So here you can see the table design. This is the user table. So this is the last one. So here are two columns, username and the password. So this is to store the admin credentials. And next is the state name. So here you can see state name and the corresponding detail. And this is the corresponding data type. This was the state names. So next one is the receiving table. So here when they receive, this is the table where you will going to update all the details. So next one is the district name. So state name, district name, details. These are three columns in the district. And this is the DC office. And this one is a complaint. Any complaint you can manage with this. And this is the charges. So corresponding weight. What is the corresponding charges? And this is the way type, actually what type of courier it is based on that. And this one is a branch office or agency, whatever you call. So this is the one actually. And here is the booking table. So when you book the courier, so all these data will be updated in this particular table. You can see that number of columns are more here. So therefore when you are entering the data to this table, you should be careful and see to it like every data go to corresponding values and you need to enter the data. I'll show you like how this will happen. So if you go to booking, so here is the coding. So therefore you can see that these are the values, okay, and the corresponding design will be like this. So booking type, weight, then the charges will be calculated. So after that you take the product details, value of the product, and the from customer to customer, all these data when you submit, so it should go to the corresponding table, right? So next one is agency table. So this is the agency table columns. Fine. So let's run the project. So you can click here to run this. So once you run, you can see there is a server running over here, and then you can select the localhost 50731 is a port number here. Now if I maximize this, you can see this is the first page. So click here, it will take to the next page. So this is a default 2 page. Here is admin login. So we can go with admin. Login, okay. So it is a state, and if you go to list, what are the entries are done, so the list will come. To enter the new state, you have to go to state name, so then you have to fill the detail and then you have to click the save button. Same way district also. So presently we have 2 districts, so you want more districts, you need to go to district details. You have to select the state first and then you have to enter the data, then you have to save. And here is the charges: local 10 rupees, outer city 20 rupees, own state 25, international 50. So these are the basic charges. Above that there is a weight charges. For each weight, what is the, so 0 to 100 grams, so it's a 5 rupees, and 100 to 200 it's 10 rupees, 100 to 300 is a 20 rupees. So you want make one more, so that is 200 to, what is the previous one, so 200 to 300. Now I want to make 300 to 400, so this is 301 to 400. So then you can make it as a 25 rupees. Now that is created, right? So this is the agency list overall listed, and the booking list. What are the booking happen, that list admin can able to view it. Now what we can do is we can go as a agency. So agency can sign up from their locations. So whenever the new branch, so therefore automatically they can go to sign up and then they can do the sign up here. So for which district, phone number, email ID, everything you need to pull up. So already done one, actually I just go there. So here is a A1, so agency code and the thing. So once the agency logs in, here are the basic options. So here they can able to see the charges, charges based on the weight. So you can see the new value, whatever enter, it's there here. Now they can take the booking. So now there is a customer, they want to transfer locally. So they'll come here and the weight is let's say 250 grams. So now if you calculate, so you'll get the value here. So here is one small problem. So it's for local, it's taken 10 rupees. For the weight, whatever you given, it's not taking the value. So now we need to check it out why it is not done. So just go to the coding section, and here is the button click. So when I click the button, so you can see the name of this text box is the text box 1. So when I click calculate, should calculate this, okay. So here is the select amount, charges 1 tab where type is equal to 1. So B1 amount, this is the basic charge, the 10 rupees coming. So basic charge plus this weight charge, okay. But weight charge is not coming. So why is not coming? So try A1 is equal to int parse text box 1 dot text and then int text box 2 dot text actually. So this text box 2 is wrong actually. It's supposed to 1 only. Because what are the value, what are the weight you entered? So that is there in the text box 1. Now that value should be compared here. So weight less greater than A1 and weight less than A2. Okay, so now I'll save this. So now let's check it out this. So now it becomes 30 rupees. So because that is 15 rupees, sorry 20 rupees plus 10 rupees become 30. Now here is the product details. So therefore it's a parcel, book parcel, like then value of the product it's 500 rupees. Then customer. So you need to write the customer address and all these things. So it's in Bangalore only, local one. So then who is the two customers? So then you have to write the two customer address. So it's also in Bangalore only. Then you can submit this. So your number is generated. 103 is the your tracking number, or this is the booking number also. So now using that, the customer can able to check that one. So here is a booking list. So what are the booking has happened? So that list is there here. Now customer want to check that one. So what I'll do is I'll just copy the main address. I'll take to one more tab and then press enter key. So here is the track your courier. So now if you give 1003, so you can see that status is booked. Now what we can do is courier received. So this is a local branch only. Therefore they want to deliver this number. So therefore you can say received. So then you can see that received list. Okay. So now if you check the status, received at the destination. So therefore the destination courier center is received that one. Next, when they come here, when they received list, if they click on this select statement, means that they're going to deliver that one. Now the status becomes delivered because they collected to that center. So here the option, the first one is they book that one. From other centers, they're going to receive this one. And on that, if they click, it means that they're going to deliver that one. So all the three concepts are covered here, and therefore the end user will know that when it is delivered. So we can give more information here, but to serve the purpose, I think it's give the status as delivered means that particular product will be delivered to the corresponding customer. So at the entry level, if you do this much, I think it will do the job. So therefore, hope you understand the whole concept. Please try this, and if you have any doubt, let me know what doubts you are having. So please write it in the comment box and let me know what you're thinking. So thank you.